Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ali Plays, and today we're going to be doing another Dragon Champions video. So this video is going to be about Solius. So I actually did unlock Solius today. It was actually pretty hard. I underestimated him. I think a lot of people underestimated him. So there are 4 days left, so I'll show you my squad and how I beat it. So when they say recommended hero level 60 plus, these guys are not even joking. So it's not mandatory, but it is recommended. I think some people at level 54 have beaten this event, but it's through RNG, so multiple attempts. So I think some people are doing it for like 2 hours trying to complete it. So there's no way that I'm going to be getting a 6-star or 7-star Soleus at this point, because due to the lack of ability scrolls, which is like the main thing that's stopping people from beating the Solius event. So how did I beat the Solius event? So Solius event, after I upgraded my champions, took me maybe like 4 or 5 attempts to do after I upgraded my champion skills, so the specific skills that we need. So I'm going to show you guys my orcs. So my orcs are mostly 7 stars, 2 6 stars. Stars should not be an issue. So stars don't really add too much in terms of power, just a requirement to reach the other tiers of the Solius event. So the most important champions for this fight, in my opinion, is Strom Gor, 100%. Rantha for her leadership and her battle poo. I don't know why they even call it battle poo, man. Krim, for some reason, Krim for me, a lot of people say that he was essential for them to complete the Solius event. For me, Krim, he died, so he wasn't really doing much. I think he only stunned like 1 champion with his ability, and I actually built him correctly, so I'll show you guys how I built him. Mar was a beast. This guy was crazy DPS. Martha, she was good for her heal, so that's basically it for her. She did die after. I think at one point I had only had 3 champions after I killed Freezard left. I had Strom Gor, Mar, and Martha, so they were the last 3 that were alive. So let's take a look at my Strom Gor real quick. So my Strom Gor, you can see his runes are not even that good. I have 1 dot rune right here. The rest are 2 dots. So they're not actual specifics. So you can see I have damage as a primary here. I try to get some speed on there, so we got +2 speed here. So I'm running for the bonus only 2 of the health ones. So you do actually need him to be tanky, so he's able to survive, obviously, and then he's going to counter it, and hopefully he can land the stun. So what you're looking for Strom Gor's role is to land stuns. We're going to take a look at how his stats are. So his physical damage doesn't really matter about his physical damage. Crit chance doesn't even matter. So the most important thing with him is his health. Shield, I guess. Mostly health. And then he needs to be pretty fast, because he wants to get his taunt off as soon as possible, so that he is able to counter when they start using their AoEs. So he can possibly stun them. So he's only at 28.64% potency. So if you guys can boost that higher, it'd be much better. But right now, runes are pretty hard to come by good runes right now, because the game is still too new. So not everybody has good runes. So let's look at the ability. So you do need his crushing blow maxed out. So when you max it out, it deals 210% of physical damage to an enemy, and he has a 35% chance to stun the target for 1 turn. So this is important when combined with his shield of the people. So I do have this maxed out. So why is it important to get it maxed out? Because you can apply counterattack for 1 extra turn. His counterattack effect lasts 1 more turn, and then you can reduce initial cooldown by 2. So that is very important to do. The other ones are just bonus. So if we're looking at just the primary stats that we need upgraded, just his basic and his shield of the people, his taunt counter. So let's look at Rantha. So like Rantha, I built her with damage and 2 health runes. I think you can throw just pure health runes on her, so that battle poo is more tanky. So the thing about mine, she dies very, very quick. So she's not built correctly in terms of runes. She obviously needs more health. So she only has 14,752 health. That can be much higher. So if I were you guys, I would actually switch this out into health runes and try to make her fast. Also on the first turn, don't use her summon the beast ability, or summon beast or battle poo. Don't summon him, because Strom Gor is going to be taunting, and you want them to attack Strom Gor so that he can counter. So don't be doing that in the beginning. Her basic attack, you don't need to upgrade it. You just need to upgrade this ability right here. Summons battle pool with taunt, 80% of Rantha's health. So that's why you need her health as high as you can, and 50% of her damage. So only one battle pool can be summoned at a time, and using the ability again will restore 50% of battle pool's health. So you just need to get this to level 5. Don't worry about the damage. Get this ability to level 5. You don't need to get it maxed out. Also, you want to have her Might of the Clans ability, her leadership, her aura skill. Sorry, her leadership ability almost maxed out. I would say I had a level 4, so I would say level 4 is okay. If you want, you can get it maxed out, but there are other abilities that you should be working towards from other orcs. So that's basically it for Rantha. So basically just use this after Strom Gor's taunt is going to come off. Use that, and then she's just basically here for a leadership ability and try to do some extra damage, not too much damage. So Krim. So luckily Krim is pretty easy to build. I just purchased the potency set for him. I think it was like $6, so I was like, I'll just get this for him because I was going to be farming 1 or 2 dot potency mods, but they're pretty far into the story to get it. So I just threw all of them on him. I don't know what their substats, primary stats are. You guys can see over here. So I prefer if he was faster, but I don't have any speed anywhere, unfortunately. But that was okay. Let's look at his stats. So his role is to stun as much as he can. So that's where the RNG comes in. So you have 68% potency here. So that should be okay. 118 speed is kind of low, and he's only got 11,946 HP. So he is kind of squishy, but if you can get that stun off on all 3 of them, or maybe even Freezard, something like that can actually save you, because Freezard is the biggest damage dealer in that battle. So that's basically it for Krim. You just need this ability maxed out. Storm, he deals 190% of his magic damage to all enemies, and he has a 50% chance to stun the target for 1 turn when dealing damage. So yeah, that is it for Krim. Not much else there. Move on to Mar. So Mar is your biggest DPS in this battle. So I have him at gear level 8. I think gear level 7 is okay because my brother beat it at gear level 7. So my brother is level 54, his player account, and he beat it at gear level 7 because he maxed out the proper abilities. Not maxed out, but he upgraded the proper abilities. So yeah, he's a damage dealer. So we have him built with crit chance and crit damage. And we can look at the stats right here. Physical damage 1,856. Crit chance is only 29%. But unfortunately, we need 4 pieces to increase his crit damage. So I guess it would be okay if you go pure crit chance with him. But he'll be doing a little bit less damage. Health is only 10,754, but Martha is there to keep him alive. 146 speed, so his speed is pretty good. And if he uses his third ability that buffs himself, he gains turn meter, then he should be going again and hitting very hard. And that's about it. That's all the stats you need. You just need some speed, you need crit chance and crit damage, and try to get some health to keep him alive longer. So the abilities you need for this guy, this will hurt. You need that maxed out because you want to do as much damage as you can. And you need this will hurt real bad. This is an AoE. This is very important for one little baddie taunts. And then you can get Freezard. If Freezard has a little bit of HP left, you can hit him with this ability. This is an AoE. Only him and Rantha have an AoE. Him, Rantha, and Krim are the only ones that have an AoE ability that is able to hit Freezard when little baddie is taunting. So I don't have this maxed out because it does 30% more damage when maxed out, but you don't need it because it resets the cooldown of the ability, deals at least 4 critical hits, but the max you can deal in terms of critical hits is 3 in that battle to unlock Solius. Rage is also an ability I tried to max out. I got it at level 5. I did not have any more ability scrolls. So he gains a damage increase and crit chance increase and a crit damage increase for 2 turns, and it recovers 40% of the turn meter. So if you max it out, it's going to be 50% of the turn meter. So this ability is very good to get, and this one is just a bonus, so you don't need this ability. But he will be dealing more damage the more health he has missing. But it's not important. And the last one is the only healer that we have for the orcs. We have Martha. So Martha is actually not built properly as well, as you can see. So I did beat it with these runes. So just throwing health runes on her. Try to make her fast so she can get her heal off cooldown so she's able to support her teammates. So the only thing that you need to upgrade for her is her chain healing ability. So we do have that maxed out. So it heals the targeted ally by 400% of Martha's magic damage. And then she chains the 2 lowest health allies and heals the first ally by 300%. Second ally by 200% of the Martha's magic damage. So this ability is very important for this fight. So 100% upgrade this ability maxed out. The other ones are not that important. So those are my orcs that I used to unlock Solius. Let me show you my Solius. Been talking about Solius, I didn't even show you. So this is my Solius right here. So I actually did have to buy, I don't know, I wasn't going to buy the pack, but I was like, oh, I got to do it, man. I got to get my Solius up. So I do have him at gear level 8 now. So far I don't feel like he's that good because I don't have his abilities leveled up really, and also his artifacts are his runes are messed up. As you can see, I am using a crit chance rune on him because it has speed as a primary. So I am using broken sets. So I will be posting a video of me actually beating it near the end of the fight. So that's going to be popping up right now. And if you guys found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you guys are interested in Dragon Champions and you're not playing it yet, make sure you guys use the link in the description. It directly helps out the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And if you guys want to play the other game that I'm making videos on, Raid Shadow Legends, you guys can use the BlueStacks link. That also helps out the channel and I greatly appreciate it. And if you guys found this video helpful or entertaining, drop a like. Pretty sure I said that already. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.